every saint was once a sinner, and so have several seats, bro. Keep it cute or stay on mute. Let's listen to that part and then I'm gonna give you my reaction.
Like real shit, like all those shot, where they at?
I don't know. You don't even know.
It's been so hard for me to get a girlfriend since I've been doing YouTube, bro. Let me tell y'all something, bro, chat. Before I was doing YouTube, bro, it was so easy to find a fucking girl, bro. It was so fucking easy to find a fucking girl. You hear me, bro? You know why, bro? Cause like it was like they didn't really like really like wanted something, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I don't know. I feel like you should just let love find you because think about it. Like, try to put yourself in my shoes. A lot of people won't date me because I'm trying to
Fuck
find
it.
someone.
Fuck it. I'm about to say it, y'all. Fuck it.
What you gonna say?
Ouch. Ouch. That came from the deepest, angriest place of his body, I swear. And you could see a tear, trickling down his face. That just shows you the depth of pain, rage, fury, and pisiosity that this dude has been through. The heartbreak. And that just tells you that, sometimes the people you think are showing you love, they're using you. And basing off of the fact that this dude is American, he has experienced all forms of dismissiveness, disruptiveness, being used and dumped, neglected, rejected, abandoned, all those things. So I perfectly understand his panoramic point of view and where he's coming from. And also, you need to understand whether this is a little bit dicey. The most toxic women in the world are American women. America has commercialized divorce code. You know, a woman will use you to elevate and upscale and upgrade her life and her career, and she will take you to court, and the judge will always rule. The attorney will always rule in her favor, and that renders you mentally ticky boom as a man. And that's why so many American men actually are now, most of them, you'd see 9 out of 10 who want to marry, they're marrying outside the American race, whether black, because black American women as well in general have this superiority superiority complex where they can't hear from a man, they can't take it from a man. They've commercialized feminism, and they're using it in the wrong way. And that's why it's very difficult even for an ordinary average black American man to marry, an African American girl. So that's why most of them are actually coming right here in Africa to settle and get girls here. Not that it's easy, yeah, but also borrowing it from Ishowspeed's, background in childhood. The mom and the dad divorced when I think he was 5 or 4, I don't know exactly. And so they went their separate way at such an early age where he needed a present mother and a present father. But also don't forget that Ishowspeed's mom is a narcissist. She was a narcissist, and I believe she's still a narcissist. And that's just the nature of most black American women. Yeah, most of them. Most American women are narcissists, especially those that have careers and they can do it the way a man can do it in terms of money, gigs, everything, and life. They can never listen or take instruction from a man. So I believe it was also with a sense of bitterness when they divorced, and she won, of course, the custody battle. Like I've said, the attorney will always rule in favor of the woman and the mother unless she's mentally ticky boom. So, but I think Asha Speed's mom projected her, I'd say, insecurities, her anger, bitterness, and rage. And she was just mean to Asha Speed. And that's why when he clocked 600 subs, it was live on stream actually. Asha Speed's mom came, and rather Speed called his mom to come and celebrate with him. And his mom bluntly told him, "I don't give an F about your stream. Shut it down or leave my house." You could feel, you know. So I can imagine if he stopped streaming that time, and that's why she kicked Ishowspeed out of the household, and Ishowspeed had to crash at his uncle's in Detroit, and then moved in with his dad again, and then came back, and then moved into LA and became one of the biggest streamers. And then Adin Ross, I believe, had to do some sort of like an intervention, and at some point, Ishowspeed's mom kept on calling and telling him, come back home, or I'm gonna call the cops on you." At some point, Ishowspeed's mom called the police on Ishowspeed, you know. So this dude has been through a lot, man. So I perfectly get it. So anyone who's judging, you have get a life, bro. Get a life, get a life, get a life. I respect that. I respect that. That boldness and the courage to speak and say that live on stream is unmatched and unfathomable. And plus, you know, he has done so many good things that would outweigh any negativity right now, especially for us right here in Africa. Everybody's praising and singing Ashes Speed right now. So Darren is just he's different. I mean, yeah, that use and dumb culture is so big in the United States, especially with, you know, with women. Oh, it's crazy. So I get where he's coming from, and all I can say is wish him nothing but love and just peace at heart. But it's gonna get better for him, bro. It's gonna get better for him.